Well, week one down in the Selfless Challenge, the 90-day spending fast, conveniently located right after Christmas. How did you do the first week? Remember last week, I encouraged you to think about what you're focused on because what we look at creates desire. Week two, well, for week one, for me, let's first back up a moment. For me, week one, half of it, I had the flu. That made it a whole lot easier, you would think, except what that meant was I was alone with the computer. I wanted to shop so badly. However, in my boredom, I watched movies instead and managed to survive without buying anything. Deep breath. All right, going into week two. All week long, I've been thinking, I should have said this to you guys last week. So important anytime you take on a challenge is accountability and support. Make sure that you have some great support people around you, people who believe in you, who encourage you, who are not going to mock you or make a joke about this thing, but who really want to see you become stronger. Because honestly, anytime we discipline ourselves in any area, it's for the sake of strength. So a spending fast, it's going to gain strength for us in many different areas, financially for sure, but I fully expect to gain some perspective in the next 90 days that will help me in future spending. I don't plan on going back to same old, and I hope you don't either. So in the week ahead, just be thinking about who you have surrounding you. Make sure it's people who are encouraging you, who will tell you the truth, but in a nice way. So if you have to be honest about something, you can talk to somebody. To be honest, when I was going into this weeks in advance, I had major anxiety, especially at nighttime when I would be quieter and be more self-aware. I really felt anxious about how I would deal with the lack of comfort that I really find in shopping. So that helped. For me personally, what helped was I talked to my husband about it. He's definitely my best friend. He's an amazing guy, very generous. He didn't care whether I did this fast or not, although he's pretty thrilled that we're going to save money. But he's very supportive and very generous. And for me, I know I can fully have his support, and I can tell him when I'm feeling terrible and when I'm feeling like I need comfort. So find that person for you. Could be your best friend, could be a family member. Just make sure you've got some support people around you. The weeks ahead, maybe right now is not so crazy. Right after Christmas, there's an abundance around you. But in the next few weeks ahead, maybe even a month from now, you might find it pretty challenging. So make sure you have some great support people around you. All right, I'll check in with you again a week from now. Remember, make sure your focus is great. Make sure you've got some great support people around you. And remind yourself of the big why. Why do you want to fast from spending for the next 90 days? Write those things down, have your goals, have your big why, and I'll check in with you next week.